Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me for this quick but feel good, cool down little yoga stretch. This is to use at the end of your workout when you're done. Nice little restorative postures, some good stretches, especially of the lower half, and hopefully just make you feel really good. Okay, so take this when you're done working out. Take this before bed. Ooh, that would just be like so perfect. But find a nice, comfortable supine position lying on your mat, lying on your carpet, wherever. We're going to start in a recline bound angle, one of my personal favorite restorative postures. So bring the soles of your feet together, just like you were in a butterfly pose. Let your knees just sort of splay open. I'm going to bring one hand to my heart, one hand to your belly. You're welcome to join me, or just let your arms hang down at your sides. And take a moment to connect to the breath. If you're coming out of a different flow or a different workout, maybe we just need to let the heart rate come down a bit. Some of my favorite postures for ending a practice. All right, bring the knees back together. Walk your feet towards your hips. Bring the arms down to the sides. I'm going to take it to a bridge pose. Probably the only active posture that we're taking today. So fear not. This will be, a little bit of a challenge, but it's quick. When you're ready, we're going to peel as if you could make a C with your spine. You're going to peel one vertebrae at a time up off the mat, pushing down into the mat with your heels. Kind of shimmy your shoulders underneath you a little bit as you send those hips up. Just taking the pressure off your spine. And nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time, we roll back down. Give the legs a little windshield wiper here from side to side. We're going to take it to a figure four. So we'll do the whole right side first, and then we'll move over to the left. So cross that right ankle over the left, and maybe this is a nice hip opener for you, and you want to stay right here, and that is perfectly okay with me. Or maybe you want to lift the left toes up off your mat and interlace your hands behind your hamstring or maybe around your shin, whichever feels good. Keep those feet nice and flexed. And throughout this entire little mini practice here, I want you to think about keeping the whole length of your spine connected to your mat. Release your hands. Let that foot come down for a moment. Don't unravel your right leg yet. Actually, you're going to kind of cross your right leg, keep your right leg crossing over the left so that your knees are touching. We're going to take it to a cow face pose here. So you're going to, with your hands, either grab just below the knees or the calves, or maybe the ankles or outside of the feet. And almost like as if you could pull them up towards your shoulders just a bit. Can't actually pull them up to your shoulders, but just that's the direction. And hopefully you're feeling a little sensation on the outside of your hips. Again, spine is connected to the mat, focusing on your breath. Now with control, no slingshots here. Going to bring the left foot back down to the mat. Right leg is going to extend up to the ceiling. You can interlace your hands behind your hamstring or maybe behind your calf. Try not to keep them right behind your knee because we want to try to keep that knee as straight as possible. And maybe roll the ankle out a little bit. Bend that right leg, bring your knee into your chest, let your left leg go out nice and long. We're going to take it to a spinal twist here, my personal favorite. So when you're ready, cross the right knee over to the left side. And you're either going to tee out your arms. I like to keep my left hand on my right knee just to sort of add a little weight to it, deepen the stretch a bit. And if it feels okay on your neck, maybe just gaze over your right shoulder. And returning to your back, bring both knees in. Give yourself a little sway side to side here. Just rolling out that low spine before we move on to the other side. Drop the right foot down. This time the left knee is going to cross over for that figure four. Again, option to stay right here or lift the right toes up off the mat. Flex the feet. Try to keep the upper body relaxed, just feeling a nice stretch here in the hip. And everything else should just sort of be melting away. And don't forget to breathe. Nice and slow. Right foot comes down. Left leg's going to continue crossing so that the knees are stacked. And again, lifting the knees up, grabbing either just below the knees, maybe the calves, maybe the ankles or the outsides of your feet. Keeping the spine connected to the mat here, but just maintaining that connection. And as if you could lift your ankles or your calves up towards your shoulders until you feel the sides of your hips turning on. And again, nice and slow, release the right foot down to the mat, left leg extends up towards the sky. Take it to that nice little hamstring stretch. Maybe rolling the ankle out. Some joint mobility going here. Bend that left leg, right leg extends out nice and long. We'll take it to the spinal twist. So left knee comes over to the right side. Try to keep your shoulders connected to the mat. And again, either teeing out your arms. This time I have my right hand on my left knee. And maybe glance over your left shoulder. Returning to your spine. Bring both knees into the chest. Again, a little side to side sway. And extend both feet up to the sky this time. Keep the knees bent for happy baby. You can reach behind and grab your hamstrings, grab your calves, or the outer edges of your feet if that's accessible. And once again, just try to keep your entire spine connected to the mat. We have this tendency to want to lift up the tailbone. Really try to drive that down as you kick your feet towards the sky. And bring both knees in. Give yourself a little hug. Maybe open up the knees one more time. We'll end here in a nice recline bound angle. And release any tension that you're holding on to in your face, your shoulders, your jaw, your neck. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, let it go. And I welcome you to stay in this nice, comfortable, restorative posture for as long as you may need. Thank you for taking the time to take care of yourself and cool down. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I'm going to keep asking. Follow me on Instagram at Busy Moms Yoga, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.